Hey y'all, it's Shelly. Just coming to share with you my first flip book. I normally don't get involved in like the trendy things of the moment, like pocket letters and things like that. I normally just stick to my my cards and my altered items and things like that. But since being here in Australia, I decided that I would try something different, and I did started the pen pal swap, just the snail mail pen pal swap, and then saw a few people that were doing the pocket letters as well. So I decided I would try it out, and I have to say I had a pretty good time making this flip book. I hope I didn't just call it a pocket letter on accident, but it's a flip book. So, just to start out, I have just a package here, and I've already closed this up, but it's just a craft bag with some extra goodies that I wanted to send, but I couldn't fit in the flip book. So I've just put a dolly at the top, added a bow, and a little wood piece that says "for you." So that's gonna go to my swap partner, and this is just a one-on-one swap. We I don't remember if it was Facebook or Instagram that we kind of started chatting, and so anyway, this is the front here of my flip book. It is not laying flat, and that's well, it is pretty flat, but I've put dimensional accents on the top. And this is the first one I've made, so it's kind of trial and error. And I did the envelope method, and I really like this because you can stick things that are pretty flat, in the envelopes, or you can cover it. It's all up to you. And then you have a flap closure, built in as well, depending on how you put it together. So, I'll just briefly run through what I used. This is some old product that I had got at Joann's on clearance probably a couple of years ago, and it's Color Book or Color Book. I don't know how you pronounce that because it's got the two dots over the O. And this is the English Moss paper collection. This is the glitter photo mats, and I use these throughout the book in different spots, and I'll show you that. And it's a stiffer paper, and I actually probably could have used more like the Paper Studio top, papers to make it a little less stiff. But I thought, I will use these and try to use up stuff in my stash. And then this is the 8x8 English Moss stack that matches. So I use that. I just used some 6x6 craft envelopes or envelopes, however you like to say it. And I won't get those out because we all know what that looks like. And then I did use one of the die cut accent pieces, and I will point that out. And then I used just various die cuts and things throughout that I used a lot of the things that I've gotten since I've been here, because they were out and close to me and handy, like this little bow, the arrows, the hot air balloon, and the hello sentiment are all things that I have gotten since I've been here in Australia from the reject shop. So I just used seam bonding to close it, and it has a gold eyelet that I punched through the top, or the closure, to just keep it closed. I did not really think that out before I made it, and I just tied it into a double bow. So, and then it's just tied around here, and you just unwrap it. So you have a lot of extra seam bonding there. And then this is just the flap closure. And I won't be able to show you this all, folded out, because it's 6x6 envelopes and there's 4. So there's no way I can show you all of that. So this is my first page. And then the first flip, I think you can kind of see both of them. So this is my first pocket for the envelope, and I put some more of these little file folders in there, and I'll just take out the orange one. And so what I did was I stamped on it, here's the story, and put a little piece of washi just to hold it closed. You open it up, and then it has 5 things about me inside of it for my swap partner. And I just put, you know, some different color file folders in there and things. And then this is a little die cut doggy from the one of the embellishment packs that I've gotten since I've been here. And the reason I added the little dog is because this reminds me of my uncle's dog, and one of the 5 things inside is I love animals. So use the heart and some bling, some washi, and this paper is from the 8x8 pad. And then this part is the die cut that I used, and I just glued it on the sides and the bottom and stuck some doilies in it. These are the little eyelet tags that I got from the reject shop here. I got, you know, some gold ones, some silver with white embossed circles, polka dots, and then some white ones. And I just cut the eyelet off to keep it flatter in the book. And then I have some gold flat back, I don't know what you call those, flat back. They're not rhinestones, but they're kind of like pearls, but they're gold. So then the next flip out is this, and this is where I'm going to put my letter, and I will probably stamp letter or something on here. And this is some of that glitter paper, some washi, and then a little, you know, typewriter, wooden typewriter, and some more of those little gold pearl things. I can't think of what they're called. So then the next flip out is this, and this is also from that die cut pack from the reject shop, and another one of those little eyelet tags. This is from the 8x8 paper pad, and then 3 more of those gold pearls. That doesn't sound right saying gold pearls, but I think you know what I mean. And then I just have little some little die cuts in here that create the words happy, love, heart, hello, and you. And they are tiny, but they're like kind of like the Project Lifestyle. And then I have some die cuts from this collection pack that I got here at the reject shop. So you just push those back in. And the lady I'm swapping with, I don't think I mentioned, she's from New Zealand. So I'm not really sure if they have a reject shop there. So maybe they don't, and she doesn't have a lot of this stuff. So then the next one over is this, and it's just another paper from the 8x8 pad, 3 more of those gold embellishments, some washi to hold this little packet on. And this little packet, this is the last one that I did, and I was kind of like, okay, I want to get this finished. So it's plain, you know, and it was getting kind of bulky, so I wanted it to be flat. And these are just some little flags, and there's some like, there's a hello, a cheers, hello you, smile, you know, adventure, today, things like that. It's actually if I can find it quickly, there's a Technique Tuesday die, the smile die. And then this Technique Tuesday die that I used with the flags, and it's called Always Arrow. So it's like, you know, it says always, amazing, forever, a blank one, love you, happy, look, and love this. So I did 2 of each of those. I did some in black and some in green. And then I did this memory box cheers and this memory box hello. And then I have another one that I did that I showed you in the pocket, but it's really, I mean, this is all of them, but it's really hard to, you know, see what those would actually look like. And those are We Are Memory Keeper dies. So then in this pocket, I just have some wood embellishments, and I just cut out a piece of the design paper and basically put a little piece of sticky tape on each one of these so that they wouldn't be moving around. It would stay flat. And then there's two. These are really thin. There's these two on the back. So I just have those sticking in this pocket. And then the next pocket, this is a Kaiser Craft stamp, and it says, "Live, love, and enjoy life always." These little banners, gold, came from the Reject Shop as well. This is one of those mats that's glittered from the matte stack. And then I just have some doilies in there, and I'm not going to pull that all the way out because I don't want them falling around. I want it to stay as flat as it will. And then some more of those little gold embellishments. And then we're back to this part of the book. So that is my book. That is my first flip book. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. It actually didn't take me that long after I sat down and actually started it. You know, I did work on it probably 3 or 4 different times. But, you know, it went together quick. Even though I worked on it 3 or 4 different times, it was just, you know, sometimes I might only have a couple of minutes, and then sometimes I might have 30, you know, so, and then this is the back, so there's more glitter paper, and, you know, and like I said, I did the envelope method. I don't really remember who I had seen do this, but I didn't watch a tutorial or anything. I just kind of was like, okay, she had her flap, so then how would you have to put it together? So I just put it together just basically by watching what she did, or her finished product. But I'm sure there's different tutorials out there, different ways to make them with envelopes. Because I was afraid to do washi, you know, for the spine, because I've heard a lot of people say that it just, you know, the washi doesn't stick, and I've noticed that myself, and I'm thinking, okay, well, even if you tape it down or you use a glue runner or something, you know, it's still not that strong, it's not that sturdy, and I'm not sure, you know, how long these are meant to last, but I know that if I get one, I will keep it until it falls apart, because that's just me. So, yeah, I did the envelopes just to make it a little more sturdy. And who doesn't have envelopes laying around, you know? Or envelopes, however you like to say it. So anyway, that's my flip book. That's my first one. Let me know what you think. I basically had no guidelines with this. She just wanted to be surprised. So, yeah, let me know what you think. And I will talk to y'all soon.